Connected to channel Theo. Stream Element says
B7H30 is now live. Streaming software and game development, OSCP prep, co-learn with a penetration tester, cybersecurity news, Discord.
Poof.
Seribot says
Seribot has joined. Why did the cowboy have a whiner dog? Somebody told him to get a long little doggy. Seribo love.
What? Good morning.
Smetric says
Congrats. You're alive again.
I am alive
And
again.
that's
Good morning, Symmetrics.
equals. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Good morning.
What we doing today other than trolling?
Oh, I don't know. I figure I'd write my Twitch bot and rewrite it in I don't know. Just rewrite it in Python.
Fixit42 now says
Good morning. This is my Twitch account at work, so working and mostly looking smile smile less than 3.
Right on.
Smetric says
Starting from scratch?
Hack the Planet says
Nah, I'm just joking.
Hello.
I will start from scratch after I will start from scratch after a bit, but not now. Right now is OSCP pep. Good morning, Tagora. How you doing? Hey, you're off today, right? Are you off today?
Fixit42 now says
Lol, have to set the voice.
Yeah.
Hack the Planet says
Scratch is an awful programming language.
It's okay to learn, right? Oh, excuse me. How's everyone doing today?
Ted2 says
Hi there.
Diddy, good morning.
Hack the Planet says
I'm working today and next Friday. Got a big project going.
Fixit42 now says
I love that my kid is starting programming but enduring scratches. Horrible lol.
Yeah. That's fine.
Smetric says
Scratch isn't that bad.
I mean, let him get the understanding of the logic. And then, you know, hopefully they move on to something more productive like Python. Gotta tell them to stay away from JavaScript.
You can make some sick shit when you push the limits of Scratch.
Hack the Planet says.
Hot take.
Symmetric says.
Yay, good point.
Yeah, see, I'm not real good at baiting.
Hack the Planet says.
It's not a genuine
JS.
skill for me.
Translated from Latvian. Symmetric says.
Kids need to learn that spending 90% of the time configuring your tooling is the most important part of dev work.
Right?
If you're not configuring your tools for efficiency, how can you be efficient?
Think about that.
Fixit 42 now says.
We'll have to move him over to Unity or something as
soon as possible.
Smile, smile.
Not Richie says.
Off to grave.
Translated from French. Symmetric says.
I was thinking of teaching a 2-year
Morning,
course
GoPro.
on Vimuk.
Hack the Planet says.
I'm the least efficient. Smile, smile.
Same. VimRC. Oh, the config file. A 2-year course for the config file.
Not Richie says.
About to pass out but saw the notification.
Yeah, what's it going on?
Symmetric
3 bits, so
says.
230 there?
Yay lol.
Not Richie says.
E Fixit 42 now Acteplanet Metrics.
Translated from Spanish. Symmetric says.
Hello /.
Translated from Spanish.
You fix your G keys issue yet?
There's no issue. This is full screen.
LOL.
I can't turn to pixelated off. That's the laugh track. That's the boo.
You know I have my keys there as well.
I thought you said you had
Fixit
a
42 now says.
Logitech
I
keyboard.
GoPro less than 3.
Symmetric says.
And with the 5 keys I use over 20 combos of keys.
Hack the Planet says.
They pay me to work. If I do it quickly, I struggle to find work to fill the time later. Gotta stretch out the job so that I get paid for doing next to nothing.
Symmetric says.
I do.
Okay, I believe you.
Master Blaster says.
Hey Theo, hey everyone.
Look what the
Waiting
cat
here.
dragged in.
Symmetric says.
Theo, web link. Goddamn links. Web link. God damn it.
Master
I
Blaster
have it.
says.
Could you see?
Now I'm hungry.
Theo says.
Web link.
Translated from German.
Okay, you got G keys also on a different keyboard. It's not a donut. It's a waffle
Master Blaster says.
with peanut
I
butter and
want
banana.
donuts.
Symmetric says.
See, that's why I thought you had a larger tech.
Got it. I didn't realize they called them G keys.
Master Blaster says.
The small round donuts.
Symmetric says.
Didn't realize Corsair straight up copied.
I know, I didn't
Master
realize
Blaster
Logitech
says-
straight up copied.
Like little golf balls.
Oh, those are holes. You're talking about the holes. Well, good morning, Master Blast. I hope everything's been going okay.
IDK. They're made at the supermarket here. It's a weird period, but I'm good. In pretty decent shape.
Good for you.
Lost some pounds. We'll see what the immediate future holds. How's life on your side of the pond?
Good, Master Blaster. Good. The screen is hidden because I'm going through OSCP right now. And the job's going great.
Gun Void Walker says,
Theo, can I update the OSCP happening status to it?
It's, as in, it's happening.
Fix It 42 now says,
Great. Smile,
Sure.
smile.
Gun
Sure.
Void Walker says,
Gun Void.
Yes.
Master Blaster says,
I figured. Don't forget to download the PDF. That's literally all you're getting from that entire course.
Gun Void Walker says,
Dick.
translated from Dutch.
Yes, I'm aware of your opinion of it. My thought is to get through it pretty quickly. And move on to all the boxes on the the Kusanagi list.
Master Blaster says,
No. Seriously. That's all the material OffSec is giving you.
Siso Dragon says,
No, I'm pretty sure I have labs.
translated from French.
Shizo Dragon, how you doing? I'm pretty sure I have labs.
Master Blaster says,
If you don't download it before the lab time is over. Otherwise it's gone forever.
Got it. I understand that.
Yes, you do have labs.
The only
It takes
way to
you a few
learn
seconds
is
anyways.
by playing. The only way to win is by learning, and the only way to begin is by beginning.
Did that not work?
Fix It 42 now says,
Does OSCP still have buffer overflows? A lot of the stuff I've read has mentioned OSCP,
The
but I've
only
never
way to
heard of it
learn
mentioned
is
in
by
connection to
playing. The only
OSCP.
way to win is by learning, and the only way to begin is by beginning.
I don't know. I heard that too, that they were removing the buffer overflow portion of the exam. I'm not sure when that was starting though.
Master Blaster says,
And save that PDF in several places safely to be safe.
Absolutely not. I only save one copy of my materials of my data in one place. I like to live on the
Airphone
wild
says.
side.
Hi. I see that Pixelcraft still bothers us.
Master Blaster says.
Buffer overflow was removed a long time
Good
ago
morning,
from
Earthom.
OSCP.
Gun Void Walker says.
I think buffer overflow was removed 2 years ago. Don't quote me on that though.
Master Blaster says.
I think a year ago.
Symmetric says.
You'd back up?
Airfom says.
You
Back
need
up
to
your
learn
mom.
how to make
Oh!
backups.
Got him!
Exit 42 now says.
Thanks. Good to know.
Symmetric says.
Gross.
Good day, DJ Zero. How's it going? No, I back up. I got a backup drive. I don't have a personal cloud. So, I mean, it's separate from the computer, but it's connected to the computer.
External?
Airfom says.
Yes,
Only one.
correct. Only one. I should have more than one. I know. Agree.
Symmetric says.
Lacey's.
Is it one of those stupid laces?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
002 says.
It's Friday, smile. I hope not so busy like the last days.
Same.
But
Same.
thanks for asking. Smile.
Symmetric says.
321. Oh right, you don't use Mac.
Correct.
002 says.
Damn.
Yep.
Lost and earned. Lol.
Yep. I wonder how. I think GoPro still. Yep.
Master Blaster
37.
says.
It's your loss, Theo. You will need the PDF either way because not everything in the PDF is in the video material. I suggest at the end of video each subchapter, go through the PDF and vice versa. It's very annoying, but that's how they structured it. Some info in the PDF, some in the video material.
002 says.
Earthom, thank you for the
Oh, nice.
exercises.
Stream Element says.
Symmetrics, you don't have any points to roulette, feels bad, man.
I thought I disabled all those. I want to, yep, I want to give you all a little bit more to do with the with Twitch hack.
Mitz Jesus
Maybe this
says.
weekend.
Backups are simple as rsync. It's easy as one command, but extremely hard to make it seamless. Trough all the apps and hardware.
Thanks for that, Mets Jesus.
Airfom says.
Hey, I did 10 push-ups. What's about you?
Symmetric says.
I do HDDD dumps lol.
You did them, Earthom?
Airfom says.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Mitz Jesus says.
Push-ups. Yes.
Symmetric says.
Earthom did them, they now have a cooldown. And don't need to be done.
Thank you. The
Irfan
problem,
says,
first thing in the morning.
Seems good.
Oh, I could taste that waffle again.
Zmetric says,
The gift that keeps giving.
Oof.
Irfan says,
What's your time?
5:52 a.m.
Oops.
Oops. Oops what?
Fight the planet!
Master Blaster says,
How's the weather over there, Theo?
It's getting cold.
Gun Void Walker says,
I'm scribbling into my diary, waffles could be part of OSCP preview, need to investigate further.
Metz Jesus says,
Can't be lazier than a streamer. Thanks for motivation. 10 push-ups done here too.
Great, Mets Jesus.
Irfan
Good.
says,
That's exactly what I do.
forgot about it.
And
It's
to keep
noon
me
for me.
moving.
Zmetric says,
Don't you love October?
Master
Yeah, I do.
Blaster
I do.
says,
I do.
Same here, but we have lots of sun, but temps are dropping.
Zmetric says,
Shit just goes from end to summer to direct winter.
I mean, it really does. I mean, it is 37 out there right now. Like it stayed around like 50s, 60s in the morning, and then it dropped 20 degrees like in a week, and it's going to stay down there. It's not coming back up.
Fix It 42 now says,
Testing, testing, smile, smile.
Zmetric says,
It's 53 now.
It's going to have a
Less than
little
month
bit of
ago,
a
it was
warm up.
110.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have a little bit of a little warm up at the beginning of the week, but then it's gonna fall off. It'll drop 20 degrees from the high. It'll drop 20 degrees, which is my big problem with the damn the Earth.
Metz Jesus says,
Celsius or freedom?
Yeah, no,
Translated from
freedom
German.
units. I could look it up. It tells me if I look up the weather. So like
Snippet says-
8 degrees.
Freedom units.
Master Blaster says,
Those geostorms
It's one.
didn't really warm up much.
It is
Kappa.
1 degree Celsius right now. And it will get
Symmetric
up
says-
to
12C.
Zisks says,
Hello.
translated from Portuguese. Zmetric says,
9/5 plus 30.
it'll get
Or
up
some
to
shit.
19 degrees Celsius today.
Irfan says,
I have to work. Check you soon. Be ready to push ups.
Hack the Planet says,
All right, Irfam.
Yeah, planets are ridiculous. Hack them, I say.
Master Blaster says,
That's cold AF. I had 6 Celsius last night and will have about 19 Celsius today.
Metz Jesus says,
1C to 19C. From freezing point to room temperature.
So there you go. Yeah. Them's the seasons.
Master Blaster says,
Metz Jesus exactly.
I genuinely try to enjoy them. I do. All the seasons. I try to enjoy them all. I love summer. I like spring and fall. I don't like winter very much. But I still try to enjoy it. You know what I mean? I'm outside in the winter.
Fix it 42 now says.
I have like 12C and it's so cold, everything below 20 is.
Zmetric says.
Even tax season?
Master Blaster says.
You should. It's a nice weather.
Zmetric says.
Or the new flu and COVID season?
Master Blaster says.
Summer was horrible because of the allergies.
Yeah. Mine were pretty bad this year.
Fix it 42 work says.
Testing.
Zmetric says.
Same voice FTW.
Mets Jesus says.
Try to sleep 12 to 16 Celsius. It's cold but damn quality of the sleep is good. Have warm blanket.
Cran says.
I'm expecting 28 for the next week. I wish I was somewhere cool.
I've been averaging about
Hi-all.
7 hours recently. I'm going to try to push that to 8 hours next week.
Master Blaster says.
I never had them as bad as this year. 2 rounds of allergy treatment.
Hack the Planet says.
It's like 275 Kelvin.
Fix it 42 Outwork says.
Testing.
Zmetric says.
1C plus blanket wrapped up like a burrito with a fan on your face. Best sleep.
Master Blaster says.
Symmetrics, you lost me at the fan.
Oh, I agree with Symmetrics about a fan on your face. We have an overhead fan, but it's not the same as like a fan on your nightstand, like blowing at your head. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be strong, but a nice little like breeze in your face while you're sleeping. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah.
Hack the Planet says.
33 or
Full
34
tilt.
freedom units.
Zmetric says.
Yeah, I have a Dyson on my nightstand. Full tilt. Lol.
Okay, they have an interesting SSH command, but okay.
It's funny cause I love the white noise.
Master Blaster says.
No thanks. I'm good without the fan. We'll definitely take the burrito.
Zmetric says.
But sleeping with my noise cancelling
So
headphones on.
With like these guys, or like in your ear noise canceling.
Master Blaster says.
Gotta go. Some HR meeting.
Sounds good, Master Blaster.
Later, everyone.
Have a good day.
Zmetric says.
People who sleep with fans on them generally look younger than they are. Like full-size headphones.
I toss and turn too much. You just lay on your back. I can't. I can fall asleep on my back, but like I'm a mover. I was out last night. I hit REM last night. I feel like genuinely refreshed.
I toss and turn as well. Smile, not much smile.
Hack the Planet says.
I suspend myself from the ceiling. Tom Cruise style.
Zmetrics.
Was thinking of a dark joke. Dick.
Translated from Dutch.
Marco Polistic over on YouTube.
Jug Bill says,
How you doing?
Hello, how are you?
Jug Pearl, I'm well.
Jesus
How are you?
says,
Welcome to the chat.
Where is the focus timer?
In the morning, I only have an hour and a half, 2 hours. So it's all focus time. I know.
Hack the Planet says,
I also thought of a dark joke. I wonder if it was the same
Yeah, I'm
one.
pretty sure it's the same one. You too.
Smetric says,
Was it a celebrity who passed away?
Jug Bill says,
What are you doing today?
I am going over OSCP prep, which is the OffSec Pen 200. And the screen is blurred because I cannot stream. I can't even duplicate. I can't even
Jesus
read.
says,
And
Do
you
you
can't even
manage
see.
your time with some kind of program or app?
Yeah, when I need to, I just use the focus timer in Windows.
Hack the Planet says,
No. My joke was different, and probably better.
Jug Bill says,
Nice and wow, so we can't learn with you?
Theo
Well,
says,
I
Screen
actually,
blurred cause of OSCP materials.
actually, I do share a lot of what I learn, but OSCP, like if they find out that I'm streaming the content, then they ban me from the platform. And
Smetric says,
Well, now you gotta share it.
okay, good talk.
I mean, you are technically streaming the content.
No, I'm not. I lied. This isn't the material. This is a completely unrelated page that I'm obfuscating.
Snake.
translated from Swahili. Gun Void Walker says,
It's ironic, most of that PDF is copy-paste itself. Ironic.
Jug Bell says,
So it means in this stream we will just watch you doing OSCP prep.
Yeah. A lot of times that's what I'm doing. I'm studying something, or I mean, this is just the one time that I have to do this, and I can't show what I'm learning. Literally everything else I've learned, the Microsoft certificates, the Security Plus certificate,
No interaction, no nothing.
all of that. Like, I mean, well, what are we doing right now? What are we doing right now?
Hack the Planet says,
What's your timeline?
Smetric says,
Jug Pro, let me ask you this.
I could
What
stream
can
during
I do?
HD cleanup if you want a more exciting stream.
What can I
Jug
do
Bell
to
says,
make it better
Game
for
I
you?
came at the wrong time then.
Smetric says,
Maybe allow chat to delete my files?
There you go. I will be doing Hack the Box Try Hack Me machines from the Lane Kusanagi list.
Jug Bell says,
You can't learn doing labs?
I actually learn better hands-on keyboard doing labs, and OSCP has labs also.
Yes, that's good.
Fixit42 Outwork says,
Right.
Oh no, too few point to redeem exercises on this account, not like this.
It's okay. Yeah, I actually learned better hands-on keyboard, but I don't know. I've had a mix of people say that the OSCP, the labs, I have them for 90 days. My employer bought them. I've had a mix of people say that they're garbage, like don't even use them. I know Master Blaster, who's not in here right now, he doesn't like them very much. And I've heard everyone who at work has just used OSCP training labs, and they love them. They actually use them to pass the test. So, like,
Jugville says,
Maybe do HTB. Try Hackbox Labs related to OSCP so we can learn also.
Hack the Planet says,
I learn best by putting toes on keyboard. Head-footed.
Smetric says,
How many new hires does your company have? Like, were you one of X?
I was one of one. Jug Pearl, I appreciate that. Thank you for that suggestion. I'll have to mix it up. I'd like to find a list that like corresponds to the OSCP walkthrough. That'd be nice. Does anyone have that? That way, when I go through a module, then I can go and do the associated boxes on Hack the Box and Try Hack Me.
Small company?
Yeah, I'd say small to mid. Honestly, I don't fully know. I don't have the full numbers. If I were to guess, I'd say small to mid.
Mitz Jesus says,
How do you train teamwork trough Twitch?
Teamwork through Twitch? I mean, we work on all kinds of stuff together. I mean, honestly, yeah. I mean, I'll help anyone that has a question. And I know chat helps me with all kinds of stuff. But what do you mean teamwork? What about you, Jug Pearl? What are you working on?
Gun Void Walker says,
Welcome to Slack Club. If this is your first time at Slack Club, you have to Slack.
Flags are dynamically generated. I did not know that.
Mitz Jesus says,
Communicating trough internet while working to solve same problem.
Yeah, we do that. I mean, I have a Discord. People hop in Discord if they need to help me, or I tell them to hop in Discord if they want to share their screen, so we can help them.
Even voice chat?
Yeah. Here is the Discord. We're live now. And here are all the voice channels. So like we dedicate tier 1 to helping other people. I have the 19th floor for general chat, study. People need a quiet place to study. Music channel for music. Co-working if people are working together and they want to just hang out with other people. And then pretending to work.
002 says,
Yeah.
Theo, is your voice channel open for everyone?
Mitz Jesus says,
There.
Screen sharing?
It's open. Yeah. I mean, look, hey. Dangerous maybe, but like you can post links in chat. The Discord is open. I will say I have like a 0 tolerance for it. I may give out a warning, but my point is, like, if you post something malicious in chat, you're going to get banned. If you post a malicious link and I click on it, then you know, and I find it's malicious, then I'm going to ban you. If I find you like in inappropriate conversations or belittling people or other things that are listed in the rules in voice chat or in general chat, I'm going to ban you. But it's open. It's open right now. I'm muted because
002
doing
says,
chat,
Theo,
whatever I'm working on,
Discord,
and monitoring like
the
voices in Discord is too much for
Whoa.
me. So like, it's in there right now. Like if someone wants to hop in right now, you're more than welcome to. Which is there you go. So metrics is in music. What is
Metric says,
I thought I had one for Twitch chat.
Define malicious.
Oh, is this it?
002
Oh, that's up to
says,
me.
Lol.
What's funny? Oh, DJ Zero, what'd you say? I'm in your Discord, but I was never in a voice channel. We are DJ Zero. I've started to do co-working 2 or 3 times a week again. Penguin and Pure are often in pretending to work. One of these, I thought I had a Discord VC. So which one is it? Oh, it doesn't say. I had little icons. I can't remember which one it is.
Hack the Planet says,
He does it so we can wake him up if he falls asleep at his keyboard.
Which I've done.
Scratch that. When?
Yeah, which I've done. I can fall asleep. If I don't get enough sleep, I can literally fall asleep in the middle of reading something or typing something. And I had little quirks, like when I was at a desk job, that would help me like not do that. Like I'd tap my leg, or I'd stand up, or I'd fidget with something, but that's not healthy. Like I need more sleep. So anyways, that's my point. My point is that, yeah, it's open for anyone. I'll stay on 19th floor even. I thought I had the icons. What happened to those?
I fell asleep in a McDonald's drive-thru once, but I blame the speed of service.
Mitz Jesus says,
Do you self-host something?
I have a server, if that's what you mean. But truth be told, it's just all my it's all my virtual machines. I don't like having my virtual machines on my host. I had performance issues with the last machine before Tagora, which again, teamwork. Tagora helped me. Tagora helped me a lot with, and Chad helped a little bit too with upgrading my desktop and then using the spare parts to upgrade my server. Define malicious. Oh my god, the Kelly's still up.
Metric
That's
says,
impressive.
Are you passing the coup through Proxmox into any VMS?
What'd you call me? The server does not have a GPU. It doesn't have a graphics card. Only the desktop does. And it's an old one. It's a 1070. It could use an upgrade. Okay. Thanks for the questions. Oh, wait a minute. Whew. That was close. Now, Tagora's Proxmox is something else. That thing is a beefy boy. Same thing with Pure's. And probably Symmetrics. Symmetrics, you have a server?
A couple, yeah.
A couple. Symmetrics probably don't even know. He probably got like 5.
Dual IP coming soon, Toe.
I don't know what a dual IP is.
Mitz Jesus says,
Self-host as home lab means you have your own hardware in your home. What is reachable trough internet?
Oh, I don't have it connected to the internet.
Somewhere?
I don't have it open to the internet. No. That's my next thing. I don't need it right yet. I don't need it just yet. If I need it, if I make a website, I probably do.
Symmetrics.
Raspberry Pi. No, I had a Raspberry Pi. We put RetroPie on it on stream. An old an emulator for.
Does OSCP still cover overflow?
We talked about that earlier. I don't think it does. If they haven't already pulled it out, I believe they're going to soon. Loaf, thank you. Nothing stacks up to EPYC. Be the EPYC server processor family. So what's the deal with this EPYC? Are they something ridiculous like 60 cores or something?
Loaf says,
it's epic.
Symmetric says,
you know what Xeons are, right?
Thank you, Loaf. No, I don't know what Xeons are. I've seen them. I've seen Xeon processors. Those are for servers.
Xeons are server /HPC / etc.
Loaf says,
Xeons are Intel server and workstation chips.
Okay.
The Cyber Guy says,
hi, brother.
Hey, Cyber Guy, how are you?
Workstation / etc.
Loaf says,
EP is the red, AMD, side.
Symmetric says,
AMD's version is EP.
Got it. Okay.
Pronounced epic. 512 cores.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Mitz Jesus says,
so, if you could open ports, you could start a web server? Or connect off SSH?
I feel like you're leading me somewhere, but that's correct, yes.
.002 says,
AMD? I will never buy a AMD CPU again.
People have very strong...
Jeff Bill says,
002 why not?
Very strong opinions on processors.
Symmetric says,
yay, people who don't like AMD are usually people who have had misconfigured shit. And those who complain about heat clearly don't understand wattage.
002 says,
BC, only bad experiences with AMD.
Symmetric says,
all laptops at DJ?
.002 says,
yes. And one desktop.
Symmetric says,
yeah, I'd never touch a laptop. They're trash. Was the desktop an FX?
All right, I'm done with that. Thanks for that. I didn't realize Xeons were for servers.
002 says,
The laptop is running really hot.
Oh
Lol.
boy. Oh boy.
Jug Bell says,
Well, it's true AMD because it uses complex instruction more heating.
Metz Jesus says,
What's bad CPU experience?
Maybe
Symmetric
crashing.
says,
Yay.
That
That's
it-
partially the manufacturer's fault. Not necessarily the CPU's fault.
Not getting the full full use out of the chip.
Running extremely hot and thermal throttling isn't the CPU fault.
Metz Jesus says,
It's usually bad GPU experience.
Smetric says,
That's a bad design fault.
El Rajanho says,
Heavy hacking.
Happy Friday, Ragano. How you doing? Hey, I was lurking yesterday, but too busy to even say hi.
002 says,
Eat problems, driver problems with some games.
Smetric says,
Driver problems is usually GPU related.
Jug Bell says,
Anyways, heat problem is fixable.
Smetric says,
Yay, but if it's in a laptop.
Smithentop says,
Hello.
Smetric
Mr.
says,
Smith Top, welcome
Gaming
back.
laptop. The worst idiocy.
Smithentop says,
How are you?
Great. Thank you for
002
asking. How are
says,
you?
Yes, Smetrics. The AMD laptop is gone now.
Loaf, how you doing today? You're done for the day,
Smetric
right?
says,
But ID put any of my AMDs up against any of my Intels and my AMDs have always been rock solid.
Smithentop says,
I'm good, smiley face.
Good to hear, Mr. Smith Top. Welcome back.
Loaf says,
Yes sir, work done for the week now. Today was a struggle, mostly BQs of a minor headache all day, but it has gone now.
Very good.
Smetric says,
Intel plus Nvidia plus Linux is the worst combo emo.
002 says,
I do not remember my AMD desktop CPU. Must check my order history.
Smithentop says,
AMD less than Intel CPU wise.
Well, if you're going to come in with hot takes like that, you need to back it up, please, Mr. Smith Top. I've heard some good, compelling arguments both ways. AMDs don't perform well in laptop machines.
Not Richie says,
Anyways.
Solaris part best to get good kids.
Smetric says,
From Smithentop you misstyled more than.
Jug Bell says,
Well, AMD and Intel, it's same thing, it uses the same set of instruction architecture. I don't get your opinion.
Smetric says,
LOL.
Loaf says,
Current CPU benchmarks place AMD Threadripper at the top of the stack, but it all really depends on your workload.
Smithentop says,
Oh, okay.
I'm trolling, smiley face.
All right.
Smetric says,
AMD's performance per dollar has always been better than Intel from inception until about Ryzen 2nd gen.
The Cyber Guy says,
I love Mac M series in laptop,
002 says,
but never got problems with Intel piss. The Cyber Guy, yeah.
Smetric says,
Jugpearl Nvidia Linux drivers are notoriously shit.
So remember, hey, everyone, this is great. I love the Discord back and forth. I love the bringing up points or whatever. But everyone's doing a good job of like, hey, this is what I've experienced. This is what I've experienced. So let's just keep it right at that level. That'd be great. Keep talking. That's you guys are fine. I'm just saying.
The power efficiency of an AMD is lot better than Intel. Fact.
002 says,
Lol, right.
Smetric says,
My Ataniums were absolute trash.
Not Richie says.
Neovin is the best pui.
002 says.
Okay, back to Theo.
Loaf says.
Few benchmark website isn't a good source of stats, but the top 12 CPUs are AMD.
June Nebula says.
What's good 7H30?
Hey, June Nebula, welcome back. How you doing?
Loaf says.
I go by Theo.
Intel has one.
You can call me
then the next
7H30
six
if you
are
want. I go by
AMD.
Theo though too.
002 says.
Neovim is a banned word.
Smetric
It is.
says.
What he's saying. Let's accelerate IT and lob insults and personal attacks. Dick.
Translated from Dutch.
Exactly what I'm saying.
Next Jesus says.
Personally, no complaints against CPU. As home user, there is not much heavy usage for CPU to give problems. Or there is now some apps what use CPU instead of GPU?
002 says.
Touchdown SU prize.
Smith and Top says.
Xeon is a good CPU from my Intel for servers.
Smetric says.
Yeah, I love my Xeons.
Mordagle says.
Everyone is hacking everyone.
Good morning, Mordagle.
Smetric
Welcome
says.
back.
But my EAPs are far better. At half the price.
June Nebula says.
I'm good, dude. FYI for everyone, if you haven't mentioned it yet, ISC is offering beginner courses and certs for free right now. ISC 2.
Okay, cool.
Translated from Polish.
Thank you for that. Yep. Thank you for that.
Mordagle says.
Certs are a scam.
Don't agree with you. Don't agree with you. You gotta elaborate a little bit more on that. Why do you feel that they're a scam?
Smith and Top says.
Hacking everyone, turns purple laughing, smiley face.
Smetric says.
A+ is a scam.
I don't know. Don't
Life
agree with you. I
says.
think that's a good one to get into.
Certs which require continual renewal are a scam. D.
Don't agree with you. Isn't A+ good for entry level, like help desk?
Smith and Top says.
Certs are certs skeptical.
Smetric says.
A+ basically says you're not a complete idiot.
Someone with your experience of metrics isn't going to go get the A+. I get that. But a kid like in high school that the school is sponsoring CompTIA A+, like, that doesn't weigh a little bit for them to get in?
Loaf says.
Pretty sure you'd learn more from the people around you than from the basic certs.
Okay, I agree with
Smetric
that.
says.
Yep.
They say you gotta renew every X years, but their courseware is outdated.
June Nebula says.
If it is on paper that you completed a recognized course that is respected by employers, then no one can take that from you.
Yep, I agree.
Smetric says.
I got my A+ when it started.
Smith and Top says.
Certs let you get jobs skeptical.
The Cyber
They
Guy
help.
says.
Ya continual renewal is a scam.
They're not the only thing,
Smetric
though.
says.
It was a breeze and a joke.
For
Chuck
you.
Bell says.
I feel nowadays people learn cert content and pass exam, but they don't even know how to apply what they
That's on the individual.
Nets Jesus says.
So, when you kinda make web server, what server static hello world? Web page?
Smetric says.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Then I went for it again like 12 years later. And it had about 90% same shit.
It's an
John Boy
entry-level
Walker
cert.
says.
How much has
If
changed?
you have one bucket that hold 4 gallons and one bucket that hold 3 gallons, how many gallons do you have?
Smetric says.
That's probably the majority, Jug Pearl, I agree.
June Nebula says.
Lol, just because you're good at it doesn't make it a joke. Give yourself some credit, dude.
Gun Void Walker says.
Oh, I meant, how many buckets do you have?
Smetrix says.
Most people can be book smart and learn everything but can't fucking put any of it to use.
Yeah, no, I've seen that too. Most people, I don't know about most, some. I wouldn't say most.
Loaf says.
Smetrix, I'm neither. It's a skill.
Look, and you got juggernauts in the chat right now, like talking, like people like Hack the Planet, people like Loaf, Symmetrics, who else is in on this? Like they're industry professionals that have seen people learn from certificates. They've seen people learn from hands-on skills. Like this is a great conversation.
Smetrix says.
Lamau, I love the way this TTS voice says fucking with such emphasis.
Loaf says.
Skillfully inept.
Gun Void Walker says.
Wie will LB Pilot 20?
Smetrix says.
I'm not a professional, I'm a noob hobbyist.
Thank you for clarifying.
Certs are a powerful +1 to add to your resume so you can be verified by non-industry sources. So companies can identify you based off a label.
So that's a good way to put it. It's a +1. It is one part of the picture, in my opinion, that I feel that you need to enter the market. Like you need to have some kind of education. It's some kind of education, and a lot of them say, a lot of these companies that are hiring, they say that you need a certificate, or you need some kind of university. A lot of them want you to have experience, but like there's also things that are on the job listing that that are not on the job listing that would be helpful, like side projects, a personal website. You know, what are you doing in your spare time aside from certificates that is going to help you stand out? So a +1 is a good way to put it. Like there's a few things, there's not just one thing that you're going to get that's going to open the door for employment. It's a few things.
Smetrix says.
Okay.
Smetrix.
Riyadh's MVP, Kna, A+ to my title, smile, LFG smile.
The Cyber Guy says.
Back in day I was crazy about CHE and offensive security certificates, but in my country the fee of one offensive security course is my whole year income.
Yeah, so it doesn't make sense.
42 Outwork says.
The only certs I've ever had was compact certs. Don't think I have to say how long ago that was, lol.
Smith and Top says.
Compacts were good machines.
Preach bold wizard, smile, smile.
Mordagle says.
Yes, I agree. You should have work to show at an interview.
Amongst other things. Yeah. Yep. Amongst other things.
Smetrix says.
And guess what?
Compacts were May. ThinkPads, however. Absolute
Yeah, I like
tanks.
ThinkPads. But without proper hardware, they're just as trashy. Look, on top of the certs, on top of the university, on top of personal projects, you have to get out there and meet people face to face. Yeah. So if anyone's trying to enter the market, I'd definitely make sure that you're attending professional events and you're meeting people face to face, and you are relationship building. Yep. Don't dismiss that. Don't say that's an old guy talking. That's an old guy talking, and that's not how they do it anymore. It is part of the process.
Web link. Compacts were like my #1 brand I did repairs on.
Fixit 42 Outwork says.
Compact servers are what became HP servers, smile, smile.
Smetrix says.
Web link.
Wrong link.
Smith and Top says.
I am not a hacker, I just use the certs to get clients pen my software.
Where'd the HTC go?
Hack the Planet says.
I prefer to get to know someone. If we're not touching noses, are we even networking?
Smetrix says.
If you're not fingering their ports. Are you?
Stop it.
Mordagle says.
What are these
People
things?
that claim they
What
aren't
are
a
these
hacker
things here?
are real hackers.
Huh? What is going on here? What is that? Is that Vista? No, that's
Metric
XP.
says.
That's XP.
Placemats for the dining room table. Lol.
Loaf says.
Symmetric shame it wasn't port 69.
Look at all them ports.
The cyber guy says.
Look like mom's work.
Symmetric says.
Yeah, it was Vista. The best.
I didn't mind Vista. I think the reason why Vista got so much hate is because XP was around for so long.
Yay, properly configured, it was great.
Hack the Planet says.
I tell people I'm a hacker to disguise my deep sense of shame.
Symmetric says.
Anyways, there you go.
No, it got so much hate because it introduced UAC. And people cried about it like idiots.
Metz Jesus says.
Is that original Hamas pagers?
Symmetric says.
And it had HD write caching disabled by default. So it was pathetically slow out of the box.
It was slow. That was my biggest complaint with Vista. It was slow. Like I had some stupid low when those machines first hit 512 RAM. It was so slow.
Says.
I'm a software engineer. I just build the software, then go to Upwork to get a hacker to try to ruin my work. Turns purple crying.
Symmetric says.
But a fresh OEM install. And 10 minutes in pedit.msc and regedit. It was fast as FCK. Stable as FCK.
The cyber guy says.
Good music.
Thanks. This is Base Rebels.
Smith and Top says.
Bald Wizard, you are looking to be a pen tester.
I am a pen tester.
Hack the Planet says.
I wonder how Windows 95 container image will run on my Proxmox cluster.
Symmetric says.
I wanna work at BIC. As a pen tester.
Who doesn't?
Smith and Top says.
The best.
I'm new around this community, but I'm loving this place so far.
Symmetric says.
Fast AF hack the planet. I tried Win 3.11 and NT3. 5/4 and Server 2000. They're all so stupid fast lol.
Thank you, Mr. Smith and Tom. Welcome.
I've been here the whole time.
Hack the Planet says.
We could use bouncing babies as a test.
¿Qué
The
pasa?
cyber guy says.
I stopped using Spotify and started using YouTube Music because the person who wrote the search algorithm for Spotify search was on some stuff.
Okay. I mean, I could find stuff pretty easily on Spotify, but okay.
Smith and Top says.
I'm not a hacker though, hope you guys don't hate me XT.
Oh no, Mr. Smith and Top, you're
says-
fine, hacker or not.
No.
If you're dev or coding, like You're fine. You're good.
Spotify is legit stupid.
I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. All my music is on Spotify. I don't use Apple Music or YouTube Music. Typically.
Search for metal. 3 songs in, you're listening to country gospel.
You didn't give it enough
WTF.
time. My Spotify is legit, like, gets me.
Enough time like 10 years?
No. I've only had it 9.
Don't ever stop paying for Spotify once you start.
Fixit42 Outwork says.
No live Twitch music?
Zmetric says.
It goes to absolute shit.
Mordaggle says.
No, I've stopped and started a couple times. You should. I mean, you should.
Hack the Planet says.
Look at.
The original DOS Bouncing Babies game was tuned to processor speed at like 286 or
Gets
386 speeds. Once we got to 686, the game became unplayable, unreasonably fast.
Zmetric says.
Oh,
When
I
you
forgot
stop
about
paying,
that.
They play ads every other song. As
Oh.
a big fuck you.
When I first downloaded Spotify, I didn't pay for it. I had the ad Spotify for 2 or 3 years before we started paying for it. But look at it, Angry Dad Rock Mix. Are you kidding me? Nailed it.
Smith and Top says.
One thing I envy in hackers, your ability to quick scope assembly.
Zmetric says.
Yay. You get the ads every 10 to 30 songs.
I wasn't paying for it. I wasn't paying for it, and it shuffled music in a playlist that I made. Are you kidding me? That was a huge step up for me from Pandora, where I just put in one song and it created a radio station, and again it like trailed, like it went into some other genre that I don't listen to. I don't know. I like it.
Then you pay. You get 0 ads. Then you cancel paying, and it's an ad every other song.
Hack the Planet says.
I have had free Spotify, happy to give them money.
Zmetric says.
Try canceling and see how often you get ads. It's kinda funny.
Okay. But I'm not paying. Like, I'm fine if I don't pay for something and I get ads. Where I get pissed is now that Netflix and all these streaming companies have our eyeballs, now they want to play ads for a product that I'm paying for. It's like it's cable all over again. It's only a matter of time before I switch back to cable, honestly.
NGL YouTube is more shittier the Spotify on the basis of ads. I pay for YouTube Premium, so I stopped using Spotify because I use YouTube on my TV to listen to music, so it keeps the data in YouTube Music. I also do not want to keep 2 subscriptions.
That makes sense.
Metric says.
Like I fully support listening to ads.
Mordaggle says.
Just get Music Player Pro, and you don't need to keep paying for anything.
I don't know what Music Player Pro is. What's Music Player Pro?
We can use the green platform just like the NVIDIA GPU users XT.
Zmetric says.
Yeah, I'm fine for using Spotify and listening to ads. But when you stop paying and they increase ads.
Hack the Planet says.
We used to pay $12 per CD in the 90s. It's amazing to hear people complain about the monthly sub fee on Spotify.
Really?
Smith and Top says.
Fred'em.
June Nebula says.
Dude, for real.
Yeah, Tagore hit it on the head.
That's just a big dick up your ass, fuck you for cancelling lol.
June Nebula says.
I buy a game sub, then get inundated by ads for it.
Zmetric says.
Who's complaining about paying the sub fee for Spotify?
Oh, hold on real quick.
Smith and Top says,
I have YouTube TV 50 and some chance a month and I don't get ad-free YouTube.
Hack the Planet says,
Not me, that's for sure.
Smith and Top says,
I'm kinda salty.
Smetric says,
Lol, I haven't seen an ad on YouTube in over 10 years.
The Cyber Guy says,
Spotify ads are not bad, it gives nostalgia like back in day we listened to music on radio.
Fixit42 Outwork says,
There are ads on YouTube.
There's ads on YouTube?
Smile, smile.
What are you guys talking about? How do you not have ads on YouTube? Do you pay for it? Or no, you get ads when you pay too. Honestly, I watched they played on Peacock because we have a Peacock subscription. It was 190.
Smetric says,
Nostalgia? The radio wouldn't play the same
180.
exact AD every
180
other song, lol.
seconds.
Ad blockers. Pehol.
Translated from Slovenian.
Etc.
Translated from French. Hack the Planet says,
Pie hole?
Smetric says,
I literally never see ads anywhere online aside from Twitch.
Fixit42 Outwork says,
I'll block Origin plus Privacy Badger.
Oh, okay.
Mordagle says,
Using Brave with YouTube rocks.
Smith and Top says,
You got an ad blocker? That you pay for?
I don't think I use uBlock Origin just in my browser. I think I do have Privacy Badger. So what did I do? Did I take it off YouTube? I can't remember.
Smetric says,
uBlock Origin is free, but Chrome is working to eliminate it.
The Cyber Guy says,
I wonder I never saw an ad on Twitch.
Hack the Planet says,
I pay money to Twitch so I never see ads anywhere.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
cool
Turbo.
with paying money for platforms I use all of the time.
Smetric says,
I had a script to block all ads on Twitch as well, but I stopped working on it when something changed and it no longer worked.
Not Richie says,
github.com/pixeltriz/twitchat solutions.
Mordagle says,
Even Discord is being corrupted with shit ads and hacks.
Smith and Top says,
Ad blockers are kinda nah, legally gray.
Hack the Planet says,
Why is GoPro awake?
Yeah, really.
Wow.
I thought you were going to sleep.
Smith and Top says,
Not my tea.
June Nebula says,
Is Flipper Zero worth the buy as an intro to pen toy? I know I can make something with Arduino or similar, but that seems to be an easy entry point.
Yeah, I've heard Flipper
says,
Zero is.
I am fine with ads, but most of ads are scams.
Not Richie says,
I mean, that's another topic.
Legally gray? What law says I need to view ads? That's a weird stance, buddy.
Well, you're
Okay,
violating their
I'll
terms
go
and
to sleep
conditions that
now.
you agree to when you download or start the service.
Smetric says,
Hey, can you run an ad real quick? I wanna test something lol.
Metz Jesus says.
Motivate me to exercise a bit.
Mordagle says.
Most emails are phishing.
Zmetric says.
Yes, Flipper Zero is 100% worth th price. If you can get them.
Not Richie says.
Can I just run a 30-second? Oh, there you go.
Zmetric says.
That's a TOS violation, that's not a legal violation. That's a breach of contract, they just fail to enforce equals.
There's your ad. Thank you.
Oh yeah, my script is working.
Smithentop says.
Not Richie's blocking ads is breaking toes. Also, why is it fair for you to not pay while everyone else has to?
It's not about fair. We're not talking about fair. We're talking about legal, illegal.
Brave. Thanks, Brave, for blocking it.
The cyber guy says.
I had some friends, they promote some wired shit on TikTok, it blocks you, but still you are not gonna believe how effective advertisements are.
Mordagle says.
I think we should script responses to email phishing to scam the fisher.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Stream Element says.
Thank you for following along with Chaos.
Not Richie says.
Mesmo tem topo, why do you think me viewing ads spaying anything? Hofo. Also, what makes you think I am even viewing them? Maybe my volume is disabled. Or maybe I walked into another room. It's the same thing as using an ad block. If it was a big deal, they'd make ad unblockable. Source: worked for a large internet ad company.
Fixit42 Outwork says.
I didn't install the plugins to stop YouTube ads, but it just happened. A lot of other ads are not very nice though, and I definitely want to block all ads on web pages for my kids.
Zmetric says.
Honestly, just eliminate ads and charge for your product.
The cyber guy says.
I receive almost 2 calls a week of some guy trying to convince me that my credit card is expired and sometime in hurry I believe them. You can imagine how a dad or grandma gonna deal with that.
Zmetric says.
Imagine how amazing this world would be if YouTube wasn't free. And social media wasn't free.
Not Richie says.
The funniest thing here too is the notion that someone blocking ads is stealing. What a bonehead idea. Noticing attacking the idea, not the person, because that'd be rude.
Smithentop says.
Wayla needs to be followed, and if you continue to break their service toes and use the platform, they have a legal case against you. In the terms of service, if stated when you break them and continue to use the license, you are to cease. If you don't, they could file harassment only after they make an attempt to block you.
Wait,
Mordagle says.
Is there a way to find a DNS list from a provider like GoDaddy?
Not Richie says.
You wouldn't download a car, would you?
June Nebula says.
What game/program are you messing with?
Smetric says.
Not Richie's, it's the socialist mentality.
Loaf says.
Mortgage, what do you mean by DNS list?
Smetric says.
Only after they make an attempt, 0. I download a car and have equals.
Not Richie says.
Schmetrix, I think schools have poisoned kids' brains nowadays, no idea. Ooh.
Smetric says.
Oh, absolutely, social media has destroyed the kids.
Don't get me started. I love technology, but like my son, we only let him start using like Snapchat or anything like that like 2 years ago. And my daughter won't have it for as long as she still thinks that I'm in control. Like it's garbage. I hate social media. I hate it. Hate it.
Social credit is entirely quantitized by follows / like / etc.
Madam Fabulous says.
Yeah.
Fun fact, CISA recommends ad blockers as a foundational cybersecurity tool.
Spectacular. Yeah, it is yeah, we are in a like, follow, subscribe economy now. We are. Yep. Once they started, like, once I saw a streamer take a little puppy he found to the pound and baited one of the people, the wardens or one of the animal people there with, well, I'm you know what, I'm just gonna keep it and beat the shit out of it. Like, come on. Or rage baiting.
Underage social media should not exist.
Fixit42 Outward says.
I know.
This is social media lol.
Agree.
Smith and Top says.
Smetrix, that's why it's Bray. I'm not gonna try to piss off the gatekeeper Google.
Smetric says.
Yeah, unfortunately. Nearly every child grows up on social media.
Loaf says.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Madam Fabulous, and yet, ad blockers
Good
have
morning,
unfettered
Cypher.
access to the pages you're browsing. Nice supply chain attack vector. Dang. Y'all hate on social media so much. Before I had MySpace, I was on AOL chat and people were stealing my IP address and hacking my system.
Yep. I got hacked on AOL.
Says.
On AOL.
I blame trash ass
I clicked on something and put my oh my god.
June Nebula says.
Underage access doesn't
Yeah, they could
exist.
just lie.
The agreement at creation bars it. Unless it has changed since I signed up forever ago lol.
Mitz Jesus says.
Nope.
10 sit-ups break?
I have to. We're gonna raid Toggle, and I got to get Small Beanie Hacker up and on the bus. I will be in Discord this afternoon for co-working. Not even this afternoon, in a couple hours.
Hack the Planet says.
B7H30 Haxer.
Smetric says.
I never got hacked on AOL, but I hacked on AOL.
GoPro.
AOL Master 2.5.
Thank you all for hanging out with me.
Forms via admin tools.
GoPro,
God, I miss
Loaf,
those days.
Smetrix, Cypher, DJ Zero, Ragano, Fixit42 now, Jug Pearl, June Nebula,
Smetrix
thank you for
keyword.
coming back.
Translated
Mets
from Tagalog.
Jesus, Mordoggle, Mr. Smith and Top, good to see you again.
Took you to my
The
own
Cyber
built-in
Guy,
homepage, lol.
Dead 2, Segura, Hack the Planet, and Ravi. Hey, everyone have a great day. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. I will put in the
Cyber Guy says.
in the
There are a
Discord
lot of companies
what
their
it looks
whole
like this
business
week.
revolves around exploiting children's.
Madam Fabulous
This weekend,
says.
I mean. My son's got a
Well,
race
yeah,
on
the bet there is
Saturday.
Just that vetted software is a safer bet than
and Sunday
allowing
I may
ads
be
which
going
are
to the
likely
Browns
contain
game.
domain squatting, etc.
Fixit42 Outwork says.
Thanks for stream and have a great day. Going home to stream soon.
Oh,
Smile,
guess what?
smile.
Toggle just jumped off.
Symmetric says.
We need an on to docs every domain squatter.
June Nebula says.
See ya soon, dude.
Smith and Top says.
Have a great night 2020 drop.
Day.
Stream
I'm
Element
just getting
says.
started.
Thank you for following the Cyber Guy. Smile, smile.
002 says.
See you around.
Go,
Have
bro.
a great one.
What are you doing? Hey,
Stream Element
Swamp
says.
Fox.
Your first
or
workout,
Hack the Planet. Thank you for
podcast,
giving the
speech, video or anything will be bad. //
oh yeah, okay. Thank you for the gifted sub to Swamp Fox. Tagora, thank you.
Ravi says.
Bleed purple.
The Cyber Guy says.
What time is it where you are?
002
7 a.m.
says.
B7H30 coffee.
X Hack the Planet X gifted a tier 1 sub to Swamp Fox 48. Stream Element says.
Swamp Fox 48 just subscribed.
And thank you for
Pop
helping me achieve, I think that was the bit goal, Tagora. Thank you.
Smith and Top says.
Oh no.
Fix It 42 Outwork says.
Have a great day, everybody. Less than 3.
I need someone to raid, and I can't find.
Smith and Top says.
I love this channel. When you go live again, I will be back.
The
Very
Cyber
cool.
Guy says.
Good to hear, Smith and Top. Thank you.
It's 5 o'clock clock. HRE signing off. Have a great day.
Have a great day,
Symmetric
everyone.
Says.
Rate someone who doesn't need it. Pirate software.
Yeah,
Translated from
I'm a
German.
huge fan. I'm a huge fan. It'll get lost in the shuffle, but I don't mind. I'm a huge fan of that guy. I mean, have you ever heard his whole story? Like, not just the DoD stuff. Like, he'll talk about like his fuck ups, which huge fan of talking. Huge fan about sharing your failures. Huge fan of that, especially by someone successful who's been successful. Oh, he's talking about ethos? I saw that game.
Lol. Yeah, it's not that interesting. Emo equals.
The Cyber Guy says.
Ya Blizzard shit.
Oh, is it really? All right. Hey, use the raid messages, please.
Symmetric says.
Like, okay, we get it. You did DoD hacking. You did Blizzard shit.
Theo says.
He doesn't just talk about
Raid
that.
one.
I'm talking about the other stuff.
Stream Element says.
Poof.
Theo Riff.
Poof.
Metrics.
We get it. Why don't you explain, Dick?
Translated from Dutch.
Why don't you?
Riff Raff and
That's
Bound.
what he does. He types in MS Paint.
B7H30 Tall B7H30
Stick.
Pizza Shake B7H30 Pizza Shake B7H30.
Poof.
The song.
Ha.
Translated from Tagalog. Madam Fabulous says. Symmetric says.
Question mark dollar hash
Yeah.
at dollar.
Translated from German.
You are raiding him.
Yeah, I've rated him
It's some
before.
of that viewership.
It's more about support for the guy, honestly, because I do. I hope he blows up even more. I was watching him when he only had like 800 viewers.
Need some simps.
Yeah, really.
Equals. He doesn't need support. He hacked the algo.